Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm excited to introduce you to our new Blender tutorial series titled Blender Magic. This is the very first tutorial video in this series, and we're going to have a blast learning all about Blender and creating awesome 3D animations. Blender is a super cool 3D software that lets you bring your imagination to life, and it's completely free to use. In this Blender series, we'll start by exploring Blender's interface and how it looks and works. So, whether you're new to Blender or want to take your skills to the next level, this series is perfect for you. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our upcoming Blender tutorials. Let's dive into the world of 3D animations together and unleash our creativity with Blender. If this is the first time you've opened Blender, you should be seeing something very similar to this. This initial window that appears on the screen right now is called the Quick Setup. This window offers some convenient options and themes related to Blender. Here, we have interface and usability choices available. When you open Blender for the first time, this window shows up, and once we click the next button, it won't appear again. However, if you want to modify any of these settings later, you can find all the options in the Blender Preferences window. For the sake of this tutorial, let's keep all these settings at their default values and click the next button. After doing that, we will encounter the splash screen. This window pops up every time you open Blender. On this splash screen, you can select specific settings or access links. But if you simply want to start working, just click anywhere outside the window and it will close, revealing the full interface. Blender's interface is highly customizable and offers various components that can be configured. But for this course, we will focus on the components of the standard interface, the one you see now. As you can observe, the interface is divided into large blocks called areas. Each area contains different elements, and we call these divisions areas. Blender's standard interface includes 4 main editors: the 3D view, where we view and interact with objects in the scene; the timeline, which is similar to the progress bar in video software; the outliner, which is an unorganized list of objects; and the properties editor, where we can view and add properties to elements in the scene. These properties are divided into categories and accessed through tabs. Additionally, at the top, we have common software menus like File, Edit, and Help. There's also a system of tabs that display different interface configurations for specific steps in the workflow, such as texture painting and animation. However, you can perform all the steps of scene creation using the initial interface configuration called the layout. So, in this video tutorial, we will only use the layout, that is the selected default interface configuration of Blender. And with that, we conclude this brief introduction to the Blender interface. In the next video, we will learn about how to navigate 3D dimension in Blender. Thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Happy blending!